What up to all the viewers and subscribers of Unten Inc. We hope you're having a good day. Today, we're in the second episode of all of your suggestions. In the last episode we said there are some types of topics that one video is not worth it. And that is why we're gonna compile some of your suggestions in one video. Let's get to the topics. Topic number 1 are parallel universes. This theory says there are unlimited amount of worlds and they're all parallel. And if you've ever seen parallel lines, they do not cross each other. And these universes are basically like that. This theory also says there are unlimited universes that are very similar to each other. Like for example, there's an unlimited version of you in these worlds, but with a really small change. Do you know what unlimited means? To tell you the truth, I don't know either. Nobody knows. Because unlimited is so complicated, the human head cannot process it. The cool part about this theory is that if they exist, in each of them, there's a person just like you and I, but with a really small difference. The difference is really small. Like the difference is that in one world, you eat 5 cherries, but the being that's similar to you in the parallel universe eats 4 cherries. You might say this is stupid, what's the point of this? But imagine all of this in an unlimited form. Just imagine unlimited amount of differences. People that love this theory really love the part that the really smart differences are found. And this kind of shows us how big unlimited really is. This is a theory and it hasn't been proven. What do you guys think? Do you really think there is an unlimited amount of parallel universes? A lot of people suggest to talk about zombies. In 1968, the movie called Night of the Living Dead made the word zombie worldwide. In this movie, a dead person somehow would get up and would walk like a living dead person. A lot of people liked this movie at that time, so other movie makers really took this idea and took it to the next level. And all the movie makers would put their own taste of zombies. Like for example, if you've seen the movie I Am Legend, the zombies are extremely powerful and nothing can counter them, except they can only do this in the dark. The light is their enemy. In my opinion, I Am Legend is the best movie that has zombies in it. If you like zombies, watch this movie for sure. But in most zombie movies, zombies don't have a lot of energy and they're very slow. But if they bite you, they will infect you and turn you into a zombie. You guys should know that all these zombies are fiction. There are no zombies. Like we said, this idea got really poppin' in 1968 because of this movie. Some people comment to talk about the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And Nikola Tesla says these 3 numbers are the key to the universe. 3, 6, and 9. You could do a lot of things with these numbers. Like for example, if you take 0 plus 1 plus 2 equals 3. So 3 different numbers equal 3. And if you multiply 3 by 2, you get 6. And if you multiply 3 by itself, you will get 9. And this shows us that number 3 is the only number that you can add 3 numbers together, get a single digit, multiply it by 2, still a single digit, and multiply it by itself and still get a single digit. It's really a weird number. You can't do this with any number except 3. Nikola Tesla has talked a lot about these 3 numbers. He said all the things in the universe relate to these 3 numbers. Like a circle is 360 degrees. Their 360 degree is 3 plus 6 plus 0, which equals 9. Tesla says anything you see in the universe, these three numbers have something to do with it. Like an atom are three parts: proton, neutron, and electron. The universe itself has three main things: galaxies, stars, and planets. He even has religious ideas. Like in Farsi, God is Khuda, which is 3 letters, and God is 3 letters as well. Nikola Tesla says these 3 are the key to the universe, but he didn't figure anything out himself either. He left these ideas for the future people to figure it out. Long time ago, scientists really wanted to make something and make gold out of it. Obviously, they couldn't produce gold, but they did all types of experiments, and this caused them to discover a lot of different things. Alcohol was discovered just like this by the Persian scientist Razi. He wanted to create gold, but instead he discovered alcohol. But what are they trying to discover now? One of these things they're trying to figure out will be better than gold. Teleportation. Like for example, I go inside a machine, click a button, and end up in China, and that's immediately. This is teleportation. You think this will be possible? Unfortunately, they haven't found anything out about this. They've tried to make machines to do this, but it doesn't work with the laws of physics. The next suggestion that we get is what's outside the universe. Like what's at the end of the universe? Does the universe even end? Is it ever gonna end, or are we gonna hit a wall or get to nothing? Nobody knows an answer to this question. But scientists give a theory that if there is an outside of the universe, there is nothing. Because the universe is somewhere where space and time exists. And outside of the universe, there's nothing, not even the laws of physics. But this is just a theory. Nobody has a real answer for this question. And with the tools we have today, we really cannot answer this question unless something new comes up. Another common suggestion we see is the devil worm. This worm is kind of new to us. Not new to planet Earth, but new to us as a species. In the year 2011, in an old gold mine in South Africa, which was around 1 kilometer into the Earth's crust, these creatures were found. Scientists were extremely surprised by finding this, that this creature lives 1 kilometer underneath the ground. But not only did they find them in 1 kilometer, but scientists found this creature all the way to 3.6 kilometers in the Earth's crust. In the depths of the Earth, you only found single-cell organism, and this was the first time that in this depth, a multi-cell organism was found. The scientific name for this creature is Halicephalobus mephisto. This thing gives birth asexually, so it doesn't need a mate. The food it eats is the bacteria it finds in the depths of the earth, and it lives happily in around 37 degrees Celsius. When you see this face, the name devil worm really fits it. But the reason they gave him that name is because it's super down in the Earth's crust, not because of this face. But this creature is extremely small. It has a length of 0.5 millimeter and it has a thickness of only 120 micrometer. So it's a really small creature that you can see with your own eyes. So we got to the end of the episode, but we got news that something happened recently and we couldn't leave it out. Jeff Bezos, with his new rocket New Shepard, which is made by his space company Blue Origin, went to space. In this trip, he took his brother Mark, Wally Funk, and 82-year-old experienced space traveler, and Oliver Damon, an 18-year-old student. If you didn't know, 9 days ago, Richard Branson, the CEO of Virgin, went to space with 5 other people. Richard, with his trip, beat Jeff Bezos to space. It seems like it's Elon Musk's turn to go to space. He's probably making plans with his company SpaceX to go to space.